Greetings, curriculum mappers. Thank you once again for joining our curriculum mapping Google Plus community. I think as of this morning, when I took a look, we were up to 89 members. So this is starting to put the pressure on me to make sure I produce some interesting things for you to discuss. And I also hope you contribute your ideas in the ways you think would help your school work with these ideas. So a question I get is, well, where do you start? So I actually started by making sure I had a good relationship with our registrar. So Tracy's phenomenal. She was able to get me some data from our student information system, exported, whether it be an Excel format or CSV file, but ultimately it saved me a lot of time in sort of developing the forms that essentially gather the data to make this map possible. So what you're looking at here is I started with a simple Google sheet that I just called Curriculum Master, and I've put that inside of a folder in Google Drive that I've called Curriculum Admin. So anything that I consider like curriculum admin related files, I'd put that in that folder just so I could easily find it and get back if I needed to make changes. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why this is organized the way it is, and then in the comments in the Google Plus community, I will actually share the syntax I used to create these lists. Okay, so the first thing I needed to know is make sure I had an accurate list of who's teaching courses in the school. So with an export from Tracy, I was able to get a list like you see here in column A. All right, so these are all the teachers. The next thing I wanted to do was make sure, because year to year teachers will leave and new teachers will come in, I wanted to make sure I wasn't adding duplicate names into my list. Okay, so that's why I had this column right here called Teachers Unique. And this is simply a function of Google Sheets that it's only listing the unique values of a column. So it's referencing column A2 to A, and it's only going to bring back the unique items. This way it avoids any replication. It's not typically a problem, but I just wanted to check myself to make sure I wasn't listing any names twice. And then, because it's kind of a long list, I thought it'd be important to alphabetize this list of teachers as well. So hence the teachers sorted column, which again is using a Google Sheets function called sort equals sort. And this is putting column B, right, the one with the unique values, into alphabetical order by first name. So the end goal here is to use this column data in a Google form to avoid sort of typos in the form, right? So teachers are not typing their name in a Google form when they request a template, but they're choosing their name from a drop-down menu. So that was the first column. The next column is simple, just the subject areas, right? So, and really all this is, I don't have to sort, I can just type this one, it's so short, I didn't have to sort alphabetically. I can manage that manually. But again, this information appears in a Google form, and I'm pulling all of that data from this centralized location. So if I change it here, the other forms I have out there in this curriculum mapping world will also change. So everything hinges on this column in terms of subject areas. And then I had to get a list of all the courses we offer as well. So this is a massive list, and the export I got not only gave me the names of the courses, but you're going to see some duplication, and that's because it is also grabbing like the meeting dates and the sections, and so it wasn't really a good list to work with. So that's why using the unique function, it breaks us down into unique names, which was very useful. So you can see here all of the replication is now gone. And then again, I alphabetized or sorted sort of, alphabetized it using the sort function. And The only thing that is not quite so useful here is that it's going to put like your 10th grade and 11th grade ahead of like 6th grade. So I suppose if I put like a 0 in front of these other courses over here, that might reorganize it and put 6th grade at the top. But for the time being, we're just working it with like this in this fashion. So, and then the last bit of sort of curriculum master information is our the cycles. So we have an 8-day cycle at this school, and what I use this data for is I translate these cycles into dates. All right. So, and I just want to be sure people are entering the cycle values in this way. So again, it would be a drop-down menu where they choose which cycle a specific unit is going to happen in and which cycle will it end in. So I'm going to keep it short. That's all for this particular video, but I just wanted to give you a sense of how I got started. And this is really just cultivating that relationship with the registrar, whoever has that data, getting an export, and putting it into kind of a master spreadsheet that you can draw upon in your Google Forms. Thanks for watching. Bye.